Oh, yeah. What up, everybody? Alpha Kings. My name is Freight Train Shane. Alongside me, Rack, Young Watts, the commissioners of this league, bringing it up to you. We're going to talk about a few different things. Welcome to the league, guys. How are you guys?
Doing good, Shane, man. Happy to be here. Ready to see how everything's gonna start turning out. We've had a few games played so far. Got some interesting stuff to talk about.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. Everything good. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland on deck. You know what I'm saying? It's good. We got the league started. It's interesting first week already, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
I'm excited too. So I thought we could tell it. We got a big mixture of people here. We got guys that have been playing with us for 10 years. We've got guys that have probably never heard of us before in the league. And we've got guys from other leagues. So I thought we'd take some time real quick, introduce ourselves, let everybody know who we are, what we do, what to expect, things like that. As you guys have already noticed, my name is Shane. You guys will know me as Freight Train Shane. I've run my league, Alpha, for a long time, but Alpha's gone. We kind of merged here with KOM with these two guys. Point the wrong way, and to form this league here. We've been running leagues for almost 10 years now. A lot of good groups. Pretty ingrained in the Madden community. We've had devs on podcasts, we've had the game manager on podcasts, things like that throughout the years. So we try to be big. We try to do things new and improved. A lot of you in other leagues, you'll probably see some of the same content because they did it really well. We want to steal that and bring that to the league. So we're going to try and be at the forefront, keep you guys engaged. Obviously, we're starting a little bit late this year, so we're going to try and add a little bit more intensity to the league because it's been, starting in April is a big difference from starting in August. So we want to do that. But that's a little about me. I'll let Rack and Watts talk about themselves. Watts, you want to lead the way?
All right, yes, sir. What's up, everybody? It's Watts. If you know me, I'm sorry as shit. Like Shane said, we've been around for about 10 years. Working around, we did the MSL and several different names for KOM, but we settled on KOM a few years after getting through deep into MSL, and just real slow for me, real light. I don't want to dig into the history, but I'll pass it to Rack.
What's going on, everybody? This is the one and only Rack. Rack legend. Bad man, bad motherfucker. However you want to slice it. I've been around since, Madden 11, Madden 12. I think when I came across the MSL, met up with Shane and Watts. Been rocking with them, pretty much for the most part ever since. I'm a very competitive dude. Love to play the leagues. Love to trash talk. Love to have fun. So, that's what you can expect from us. Guys that like to have fun. Try to play sim. Be active. That's it, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it, man. So that's pretty much it for me.
You say try to play sim?
Try?
Okay, maybe I said that wrong. Play sim, please. Play sim, please. You understand? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
Definitely play sim.
We've altered our rules a little bit this year, so they're a little bit more open than what we've had previously in the past. I think we're trying to evolve with the game as well as everybody else. Some of you old heads may notice there's some different rule changes in there, and we're always open to discussion as things go along because we want you guys all to buy into this league just as much as we do. We're going to put a lot of time and effort into this, into making one of the best experiences you guys have ever had. So that's what we do. But let's kind of get on to our second topic here. Let's talk about some of the team selections and what all went through your head as some of these teams were picked. Were there any shockers to you guys as we went through this list?
Right out the gate, I don't know if X Evans, he had the first pick. I don't know if he was high, intoxicated. I don't know what was going on, but the man picked the Patriots with the top pick. Maybe he a diehard Patriots fan. I don't know what the hell wrong with him, but that is a definitely questionable pick for the first pick of the draft. So that really was a big shocker to me. I just couldn't believe he picked the Patriots I mean, this ain't Tom Brady's Patriots. The same, the Richard Seymour, Willie McGinnis, the same. Even a couple years ago, Ron Gronkowski. I mean, this is sorry as Cam Newton. I mean, bless his heart. I mean, I mean, the man I heard was pretty good. Maybe he can make it work with with the way we got this shit. So, man, shout out to him.
Yep,
I'll be excited.
So I did ask him about this afterwards, and he is a big Patriots fan, but he actually initially thought when he was picking teams that we were doing a fantasy draft. He got confused with us talking about Madden 22. We may run a stock and a fantasy league at the same time. So he was thinking somehow that this was a fantasy team, and he is a Patriots fan, so he did pick the Patriots.
Makes much more sense. It makes much more sense.
Give him a buy for that, then, I guess.
Yep, and sadly, well, I say sadly, but it's really not that big of a shock. He kicked my ass in week 1, so we'll talk about that later. Yeah.
X Factor Cam Newton? Oh, shit.
Jesus. Moving along. Any other surprises? Teams that fell? We saw Texas boy get I almost said 49ers. Texas boy get the Chiefs. That's kind of scary in my eyes. I worry a little bit about that. He's trying to move Tyreek Hill, which is crazy talk. Like, that's a roster changing player.
Yes.
I think he just had that loss to Maniac, and he's overthinking it right now.
Overthinking it. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Everybody kind of do that at times, but
yep.
Yeah, scary team for someone like Tex to have for sure.
Yep. Maniacs got the Texans, which I still can't believe the Texans fell as far as they did. I mean, you've got Deshaun Watson, you've got Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller, J.J. Watt. That team itself is pretty decent. I mean, they're in cap nightmare, but overall, I think Maniac obviously can do some work with that Texans roster.
Definitely. I mean, Maniac is a great player. They're gonna be a problem. He in my division, so it's gonna be interesting to play against him and see. He gonna hit the ground running. He's been playing Madden nonstop, so it's definitely a dangerous team for him, for sure.
Yep. Any other surprises when we look through this team list here?
The Vikings and Steelers falling to 30 and 32.
That's insanity to me.
I agree.
That is absolute insanity to me. That's one of the things that I like about that blind draft is you don't know what teams are taken, so you don't really know, what's left when you're picking. And most people assume that the great teams are already gone, so they kind of skip them when they pick. So just looking at the list of the teams that I thought fell, I thought the 49ers probably should have been taken earlier than 19. The Texans were at 22. The Cowboys taken at 24. The Cowboys are like a complete NFL team and Madden ready.
Yep.
Seeing the Raiders at 26 with Ruggs and that speed. Ooh.
Yep.
Chargers at 21. Vikings at 30. Steelers at 32.
Teams picked too high. Patriots. The Giants. The Giants. Once again, Super DB is a Giants.
He's a Giants fan. So at number 8.
So number 8. Oh my God.
Number 8. I mean, bless his heart.
Right there. I feel
and that's like a Southern person's bless his heart.
Bless his heart. Jaguars, Smook. I mean, Jags shouldn't be picked over Steelers, Cowboys, Saints. I mean, Saints fell way too far. How the hell did Saints make it to 27? Like, what is Cats doing?
27. Now the Saints. The Saints are an older team though, so
yeah.
But we're in April. We're not going to get that many seasons, so you're okay with an older roster.
Yes, they still talented everywhere. I mean,
the Broncos at 25.
Yeah, Broncos too. Broncos are solid, man.
Even both of those? How is the X Factor superstars on those? Because that played a factor in team selections too, with the free boosts and things that we did.
That's true.
True. I think a lot of people didn't take into account the X Factor boosts. When they pick some of these teams.
Okay.
So, and by the way, don't expect these X Factor boosts and stuff come August when we do Madden 22.
Not at all.
No, that was something we did here because it's April and nobody wants to start. Like, nobody would have taken the Jets in this league. They would have immediately dropped if they didn't get some immediate upgrades. So we tried to even the playing field, kind of simulate 2 or 3, years of development. So it is what it is. But I think it overall turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. All right, so let's jump into the divisions. When you guys are looking over your divisions, I think the one thing that we all agree on is that the NFC is an absolute cakewalk. Like the NFC, when I look at this, is weak as hell.
Yep.
It does look that way.
I mean, you got Watson in there. I mean, weak.
Yep.
That's like Brady, baby. You know what I'm saying? I went retro. Weak.
Retro Sweeps and Chainbreaker might be a fun division in the NFC West.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. Being all serious, that's probably a good division. Sweet and Chainbreaker and Toe King. I don't know how he is, but that seems like it's a good division.
He's a tier 4 kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
Right. That should give my division, the NFC East, a little bit more stop because one of the guys over there in Sweets just lost to one of our guys over here in Ready Baby.
Yep.
That's
a shocker because everyone talks Sweets up. I've heard time and time again that Sweets is a Super Bowl contender in every season. So
I usually don't try to brag on Ready Baby because we got our own internal little beat. But in this case, when we're comparing divisions, I'm gonna take that one.
So let's kind of go division by division. In the AFC East, we've got myself, King Nelly, Evans, and Bombs. I think Evans and Bombs are probably the two top guys in the league. I would love to say that I'm going to be a competitor, but I'm just playing like crap, and I admit it. So, would you guys agree with that?
I mean, I had to take your word because I ain't played with the other guys, so this is one of the ones I take your word on it and roll with you there.
Okay. In the AFC South, this is probably what I think is one of the toughest divisions in the league. AIM, Rack, Maniac, and Smook. I think Smook is the odd man out. I think the other three can compete anytime. Probably a little heavier weighted towards Maniac and Rack.
Yeah, that one looked like it. Yeah, it hurts.
Well, I mean, AIM is normally a Super Bowl contender, like I said. So that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I gotta get my division.
There's 2 to 3 people in the playoffs every season, right?
Yep. Yep. That's a guarantee. It's at least two coming out of
the
AFC South.
It could be 3.
2, huh?
Wow. Well, you know what? They might beat themselves up enough that
might be right.
3 too. So
yeah.
All right. So then the AFC West, Dynasty, Texas Boy, Chi-Town, and Doc. I think that is another ridiculously hard division.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. After playing Doc and seeing what he can do, I mean, that Dynasty Texas Boy Doc, that's good. And Chi-Town, that's a good division.
That's a solid division. There's no weak links in that division. Chi-Town will say that he's the weak link in that division, but he's actually been playing pretty good ball.
Good.
Oh, dollar bill. Okay.
Yep. The AFC North, you've got Augustine, Keem, Straight Coach, and Made to Shine.
I'm not picking anybody that's named Killing Your Ass. I'm not going to pick him. I just can't do it.
If your name is Killing Your Ass or The Greatest or it's got an X in front of your name, guaranteed you suck.
Yeah, we're gonna pass on him. He's gonna have to show me.
I've played a couple pickup games against Keem, in head to head just to play. He played with his Browns, I played with his Dolphins. We're 1-1. It's a split. So he should be 2-0, but I beat him on a last minute touchdown that he's still kicking himself for. He feels ridiculously bad. So I would say in that division, it comes down to maybe Straight Coach and Made to Shine. Would you agree?
Definitely. Yep, 100%. I mean, Straight Coach going. Straight Coach hit you. Straight Coach gonna play defense. He gonna fucking hit you with that conservative offense, but occasional bomb, and that's his game. He play it well. And Made to Shine, solid player, man. He be in the running for the playoffs, and
Yep.
So
and he got the 32 number 32 selected Steelers, and he's still gonna do work with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell Steelers made it 32. That's ridiculous.
That should have been Detroit. Okay, moving on. The NFC East: Shano, Watts, Ready Baby, and Supa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with I hate to say it, Young Watts in this division. I just think he when Watts be playing, when he's playing right, he is the best person in the division.
When he's playing right. when
when
he's
playing
playing
right.
right.
Key. That's key for sure.
I've been hyping Watts up in another league, and he's been letting me down.
No, man, say it
Yeah,
ain't so.
this transition's a bitch for sure.
So
Okay.
I might say that Ready Baby is the guy that takes
Ready, baby.
Oh!
Up the gate. Big Ready, baby.
Oh, my heart. Oh,
Yeah, Ready Baby might take it over. Come on, Ready Baby.
Hey, I
Let
see.
them know who he is.
And
Ready, baby?
somewhere
Now,
Shano is
don't-
throwing shit at the screen right now. Like, how the fuck are you
know.
guys gonna say Watson Ready Baby over me?
Yeah, you can't put Ready Baby over Shano.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna accept that.
Well, Shano, I agree. Now, when
But has
finally
Shano taken
rhythm in,
time
he getting
off
that
and not
pass.
played on the new console?
Nah, he hasn't been playing, so yeah, he's got to
Nah,
transition
he ain't
to.
been playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so NFC South, we've got Giants, Bruce, BGZ, B-Boy, and Evo. If I had to say, I'm going to say it's between B-Boy and BGZ here.
Mm.
And that could go either way. I think that can go either way.
Really? Okay. Gotcha.
I would
Yeah,
maybe
I agree.
it's so based historically on what we know. I want to say B-Boy, but I've seen enough from Bruce to know that he's not going to be just a carpet.
Well, B-Boy did that day. It's your time to shine, young man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's your time to shine. So,
bring that RPO option, triple option, wing back, fucking Air Force offense.
Yeah, monster stack.
B-Boy runs. Jesus.
Yep, that's what you do.
All right, NFC West, we got Retro Sweets, Tote King, and Chainbreaker. Tote King, I'm going to throw him out. So it's going to be between Sweets, Retro, and Chainbreaker. I don't know Sweets that well. I've heard really good things about Sweets. I heard he's always a Super Bowl contender. So I'd probably include him in this conversation as maybe the guy that takes this division.
Chainbreaker and Retro, I'm a roll with the guys I know. Chainbreaker and Retro are both good.
Absolutely.
I think they same tier caliber players probably. It looked like they had a great game week 1, 3-point game or something, I think. So, yeah, I'm going to go with one of them two. Retro or Chainbreaker. That's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Chainbreaker's
you
got
know what? Let me put some
team,
pressure on Retro. Let me put some pressure on Retro. I'm going to go with Retro.
Yeah, but Retro's on the beach in Hawaii, man. That dude's getting lazy. You
I
know
know.
it. You know he is.
I hear you.
But you know they played week 1 already, though, right?
We're going to look at that here in a second.
I don't know. Yeah. No, go ahead.
NFC North, Tight Work, Bishop, The Bus, and Casper, JWL. To me, it's between Bishop and Casper, and I think Casper is probably the heavy favorite.
I hear a lot of good things about him, the Packers guy. A lot.
I like the Packers guy. I like when he came in chat, he just talked, hey, man.
He's talking shit.
Yeah, he right up my alley. Packers guy definitely caught my. I think Packers guy is it. I mean, I think he's the real deal. So the Packers guy is my pick to come out of there.
What about the Bears? He's talking just as much shit too.
He might be. He bold pick on this side for me.
Well,
funky.
Yeah, I don't know the Bus, so the Bus might be good. But the fact that I don't know him and he joined the league and I still don't know him. Usually, when you come from another league and you bring people with you, those other people talk you up like, "Oh, our dude's gonna whoop your ass," and you don't hear that about the Bus. So the Bus might have a flat.
Damn, it ain't so.
So that's what's going on.
But you already know who to circle on your calendar. So get ready.
That's right. So let's check out predictions. Before we get into predictions, let's just open up. We'll kind of recap some of these games here on what we've had going on. It would help if I jumped into the right league.
Yeah, that would help. I mean, I'm in the right league, but that's
all right. So let's take a look at the scheduled games that have already been played. We've already blown through a bunch of games, by the way. This Baltimore Ravens game is probably going to be a sim unless Straight Coach gets his console, which he's supposed to get today. And then the last game I think is scheduled for tonight. So, all right. So, Rack and Doc, Ouch. 31-16 or 31-6.
Yep,
Did
it
you
was painful.
did you not even get into the end zone, or did you miss a field goal?
No, I did miss a field goal, but I missed a field goal and extra point. So Russ got a touchdown. He burned somebody for a bomb on the post. But that was it.
All right, so Rack is trash and Doc is going to win. All right, got it.
Yep,
No,
pretty
kidding.
much right now. I am
Doc is
trash.
the favorite.
No, good. I mean, Doc played good. He did scrambling with his. He was able to ball up his running back. He do a lot. He do some scrambling with that quarterback. So I see that. That's the one thing you got to watch with him. He do some scrambling with that quarterback, but he plays smart. He come out there, read the defense. You try to adjust it with your defense. So I try to. I already know with him. After I started learning as the game, you got to play chess with him. I got to adjust after you adjust. He one of them people that you have to play some chess with down the line. Yeah, he is.
He's smart.
I do like that.
He's, as a comparison for those guys that have been played with us for a while, he's kind of like Buddha. He comes out with a scheme and he adjusts his scheme to your scheme while you're playing. He takes the time to read the defense.
Yeah.
And he's like old Buddha. He's not like new Buddha that motions receivers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Motion snap king.
It's
old.
I don't know.
Like current Buddha is like BJ Cole Buddha. Old Buddha is the one that we're talking about. So moving on. Hi, Buddha. All right, so the second game that we had played was BGZ and Giants fan. Bruce, the Saints, 49-28. I think that's a statement game in the division right there.
Yes.
Super DB did good that game.
Yeah, he did. Next, Supa and Made to Shine. That's a close game right there. 31-28 to Made to Shine. That's kind
Super
of a
DB.
That's the number 32 team beating the number 8 team.
Right.
In the selections.
Yep.
Watson, Shano. Clearly, Shano may not have it this gen.
Nah, it was close. I think I got some turnovers that. Yeah, it was a closer game than the score.
It's early, man.
Watts, you don't ever say anything negative about anybody. This could be 100-0, and Watts like, what? He was in it to the very end.
No. That's not what that bullseye.
That's not like, back, but this isn't like the Shano that we know. Shano usually is pretty competitive, so maybe that changes as he adjusts.
He will be.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. He will.
Then we've got a division game. Bombs and King Nelly, King Kelly, King, who is he? King Nelly, yes. Trippy.
Chess was working.
So Bombs 34-21. That's a good score.
It is.
Bombs is doing real well. Bombs is killing it on the PS4 as well. So as he jumps back and forth, there may be some adjustments that he has trouble making because it's hard to play in both consoles because the game is completely different, as you guys have already seen.
Definitely.
Then it was me and Evans. Truthfully, I was not in this game the entire time.
It was the number 1 pick.
Yep. He controlled this game the entire time. His corners on my receivers, I just wasn't having it, and he locked up Breida, which is a struggle for me. And then we've got Chi-Town and B-Boy. Chi-Town. Dropping B-Boy in game number 1. 35-20. Chi-Town put up 7 touchdowns. 7.
Wow.
I told you Chi-Town's been balling.
$1 bill.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs
$1
working.
bill.
He must have been taking less selfies the past couple months.
That's right. I was going to say, when Chi-Town puts on a shirt, he starts to win.
That's what it is. Okay.
Normally, maybe he's playing with it doing curls and shit while he's playing. So I don't know.
Right.
And then we had Aim and Bang with Smook. Aim doubled him up with the Colts. I don't know if that's a shock, but Aim is usually a defensive guy, so seeing him put up a bunch of points as well, statement game for Aim.
Yeah.
This one here was the fun one. Texan Maniac. Yeah. And Maniac is not going to shut up about this win all season long. You will hear every time Texas Boy says something, Maniac might post the score.
Yeah.
Man, watching this game, this man, Tex had the game in the bag. He just threw a pick for no reason. I don't understand what the hell he was doing. He choked the game away. Chiefs was under control the whole time, and then he just choked. I mean, he choked. That's what it is. I mean,
skills trainer. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. JWL and tight work. This was a rough one to watch.
Gracious.
77-24.
Statement game. I'm talking about.
That's announcing yourself.
Came in there talking. Said y'all should have never let me get A-Rod.
Yep.
Y'all should have never let me get. I guess we shouldn't have. God damn.
So this game here is a game that we should probably consider. Like we didn't have a blowout rule when we started, so let's maybe we need to put in a 35-point blowout rule. Is that what we agreed?
Yeah, we had to look at that because he definitely
look at that.
Now to his credit, he messaged me at halftime and said, "Hey, is there a blowout rule? It's like 49 to something at half."
Damn.
Yeah, it was. Hold on, it was. I'm looking at it now. He said, "Hey, go look at the stream." And when I first checked in, it was 56-24. He's like, "What are the scoring rules?" I'm like, "Hey, as long as if he's trying to come back, go."
That's true. Yeah, he's still
So
yeah.
So all right, moving on. Sweets and Ready Baby. This one shocked me. Ready Baby pulls out the win, 27-24.
NFC East. He still suck, Ready Baby. But yeah, good stuff.
And then we had the Bus and Bishop, who I thought Bishop was going to be better than this, but the Bus, wow. I didn't look at the score beforehand. 64-21.
Yeah, I mean,
what I'm talking about. Yeah,
you were sleeping on the bus. The bus.
I was. Just 2 minutes ago. I said, well, maybe the bus has a flat. Maybe the bus doesn't have a flat.
Got no damn flat right now.
Yeah, he came out. He was asking. He's like, "Where the big dogs at? I'm looking for the big dogs."
That's what he said. He said, "Where the big dogs at?"
Came out boxes.
Yeah.
This was not a Hagler Hearns type of fight
at all.
All right, and then we got the last game that was played so far, Retro and Chainbreaker. Chainbreaker sneaked out the win over Retro, 24-21.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking about earlier. I was like, it's between Chainbreaker and Retro for that division, but Chainbreaker, I've slided him so many years, and he's always proved me wrong. And this year, I think consistent. I think I might go with him.
I don't know
why.
I don't know why we always slight Chainbreaker.
Yeah.
He's a better talent than we give him credit for. Maybe because when he first joined the league, like we're still thinking back to Madden 12.
Yeah, like Surf League and stuff. Oh shit, God. Classic.
Surf. What about easy weight loss? Tall Midget ran a league. The Canadian Football League. Oh, those were the days. So we still got a couple games left to go. IG Toke and Evo. This might be the most boring game of the league. I don't know. Evo says he's working on coming up, so hopefully Evo can grow up here and be big Evo. I hope they both play really well. And then that one game, like we said, we might sim. Dynasty and Augustine. I can't wait to see this one play. I have a feeling Dynasty is going to walk all over Augustine, but
yeah, I got a feeling too, and it's going to be he's going to probably have about 200, 300 yards rushing. I think it's going to be something crazy.
It's going to be nuts. So that is the first games here in the league. What do you guys have for final thoughts?
It's going to be interesting league. I like the fresh blood. JWL, some of these guys, Sweets, the Bus, some of the guys I've never seen. A lot of these guys, Toad King, that's in there being active. I appreciate y'all. We see y'all. It's good to get some, a different view from our side with some new blood. It's gonna be interesting, with Maniac, Justin, Texas Boy, a couple of other guys, Aim, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be fun to see how this thing all work out. With the content that's going on and the trash talking that's gonna be going on, it's gonna be really fun. So that's the biggest thing. I think I think everybody's gonna enjoy it, get the passion, So it's gonna be interesting.
Absolutely. Watts, final thoughts?
Definitely. No, I agree with everything Rex said. I'm glad we decided to go ahead and start up the league. I was a little hesitant based on my scheduling, but I like the initial scheduling or activity that we've had so far, and the blend of the newer guys I haven't necessarily came across as much, and some of the new things we're thinking about adding, so we're just not in that stalemate we've been in for 5-6 years doing our thing that we're used to. So excited, ready to move on, and then get through this and be ready for Madden 22.
Yeah, I'm real excited, man. I think that we're doing great things. We're talking about Thursday having a live NFL stream during the draft. You know, getting people on to talk about the picks, and it's not going to be any major structure. It's just going to be everybody on talking about their teams. If you got a favorite team, you can react to the picks, and we'll just talk some trash. Have a good time during the stream. I don't know if it's going to be a 1-day stream or it ends up being both day streams. I'm up for both, so if you guys want to do it, we'll do it. Some of the other things, the chat's been pretty active. We were slowed down a little bit on Sunday, but that's okay. We're staying busy. Everybody's staying in there, which means you're engaged and you're having fun. So hopefully we can keep that activity going. Some other things that we're going to have going on, head-to-head games with live game play call that everybody can tune into. So when we advance beforehand, we will actually schedule that game and then post everyone on when that game is going to play. It won't be like a last minute, hey, we're jumping into it. That game will actually be scheduled in a certain game slot. I've got to work with Snipes to see what days actually work best for him for that. And then some days we might do the play call and the commentary as we get to know everybody more in the league. Because otherwise we're just, it's a guy that I don't really know calling play that he's not normally, I don't know. So we want to make sure all that's lined up and buttoned up. So we got other things coming on too. I'm really excited about this season. I think it's a good thing. Think about it like this. It's April. Most leagues are dying in April, right? Mm-hmm. Things are slowing down. We not only filled a league within 24 hours, we got through team selections in 24 hours, then we got through a free agent draft in 24 hours, and we started like 4 days after the decision that we made to actually start the league. That's how quickly this came together. That says a lot.
They do. They do, definitely. So
I think we're back.
We're coming big. Let's go. All right. So that's what we got. I'm Freight Train Shane on behalf of Marak. Your Rack Attack. No. Wait a minute. No. It's Rack Electric.
Rack Electric.
No, it's Rack Legend, Rack the Great. Rack gonna whoop your ass. Just remember that. That all y'all in the league know I will be back, motherfuckers. It won't be long. Let me just give a shout out real quick and let y'all know I will be back, motherfuckers, for this year is out. Trust and believe.
All you gotta do is play Rack after the hours of 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
He will fall asleep. So we call him. If you've known Rack has a tendency to snore. He'll deny it to this day, but he will fall asleep and snore in private chats.
Fake news.
He's
fake
not.
News.
He might have been snoring on this stream. So
fake news.
Anyway, I thank everybody for joining us. We'll talk to you guys again. We'll see you in the chat here shortly. But again, hey, let's do big things. I'm out.
Let's go.
Good luck everybody.